All right, shalom everybody. Shalom. Do you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Do you hear me? Just to make sure. Please write me in the chat. All right. So, before I will start to answer your questions, feel free to prepare question for Rosh Hashanah. We will talk about a little bit about what is Rosh Hashanah, what is this special holiday, what is this special time in the year. But I can tell you that one of the most important parts of this holiday is that God wanna be our king. He's our king, but He wants us to tell Him that He is a king. So I will sing now a song called Keter. Keter, the meaning of Keter is crown. This is one of the most important things. When we are here on earth, praying to God, that we want Him to be our king. So this is like the best way to fix everything. כתר ייתנו לך אשר אלוהינו מלאכים עמו למעלה עם עמך ישראל קבוצי מטה יחד כולם קדושה לך ישלשו או כתר ייתנו לך אשר אלוהינו מלאכים המון למעלה עם עמך ישראל קבוצי מטה יחד כולם קדושה לך ישלשו כדבר אמור כדבר אמור על יד נביאה וקרא זלזל רמה קדוש 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 אשר צבאו כדבר אמור כדבר אמור על יד נביאה וקרא זלזל רמה קדוש 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 אשר צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבודו want to bring him a crown. All right. So we'll start. Read your question, and I prepare a couple of things about what is Rosh Hashanah and what we're doing. What is these special days? All right. So please write me in the chat. Where are you from? So I can know what is for. Okay. Mark asked here a question, and most of you saying Shabbat Shalom or a good week, a great week, Shabbat Tov. All right. Hello, Mark. Hello, Laura. From California. Coco is something from Honduras. Wow. Ana Paula, Shalom. Pura Salvacao. Boa tarde, I love Israel. We love you. I think you are from Brazil, so Shalom. Alright. AS, my son and I love your songs. Thank you. God bless you and your family. God bless you too. Shalom Emmanuel from Brazil. Shalom Oxbu. Okay, I don't know. All right. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Rosh Hashanah, and I will answer the question of Mark very soon. Mark, wait, I will answer your question very soon. So let's talk about Rosh Hashanah. What is Rosh Hashanah? Do you know this thing? Do you know this thing, Shofar? So this is one of the most familiar part of this holiday, Rosh Hashanah. But before I will start to blow the shofar by myself, I will try. I want to share with you what is Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah, it's, if you want to understand it, we need to go back to the story of the golden calf in the Bible. After the golden calf sin, Moses went up again to Mount Sinai and praying God to forgive the people of Israel. And it is staying in the Mount of Sinai for 40 days. This is the 40 days that, if you follow me on Instagram, you see that for 40 days I'm waking up in the middle of the night and walking to the synagogue and praying a prayer called Slichot. I want to share with you, I want to show you, let me know if you hear it. I want to share with you how it looks, the Slichot prayers. You can see, I will try to bring a video from the Western Wall. So let's see if I can do it. Okay. Alright, I don't know why it's not working right now. Sorry. Alright. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why it's not working for me right now. But the Slichot prayer is something very, I think, beautiful and amazing. And let's see. I'm trying to. Sorry about it. Try to fix it. Wait a second. Oh. One second, please. All right. You still hear me? Okay. So hope you still hear me. All right. So one of the most famous songs that we're singing in the synagogue. Sorry that it's not working. I wanted to share with you a video, and I don't know why I can't do it right now. So the most important prayer in the Slichot is the same words that Moses said to God when he climbing up to the Mount of Sinai, and he told him like this. Again, after the golden calf, and he asking for his forgiveness. He said, a moment before he understand that God forgiving him, um, after God is forgiving him, he said, ויעבור השם על פניו ויקרא, אדוני, אדוני, אל רחום וחנון, ערך אפיים ורב חסד ואמת, נוצר חסד לאלפים, נושא עוון ופשע וחטאה ונקה. This is like the main part that we are singing and praying in the Slichot. It's Exodus chapter 34. In English, it's something like this. And the Lord passed before him and proclaimed, Lord, Lord, God, who compassion and gorgeous, slow the anger, and it's more and more, it's keeping like this. And this is like 30 words that we are saying about God, about the way that we are connecting with God. It's 13 words that we are saying in the Slichot prayers and in Rosh Hashanah and in Yom Kippur, and there is like a lot of secret behind it. But this is like the words that God, if you have a Bible with you, so it's Exodus 34, uh, uh, 6 and 7, verse 6 and 7. So this is like the beginning of the counting, and this is why we are going to the synagogue for 40 days, to ask God for his forgiveness, like Moses. But this time, we are not asking for forgiveness about to the golden calf. We're asking forgiveness actually from something that started with a golden calf. Because after the golden calf, although God forgave to the Jewish people, to the Hebrew people, something changed in the connection with God. We need to ask for his forgiveness every year because we are not complete. And this is like maybe the most important day, Rosh Hashanah, the first day of Tishrei, month Tishrei, is one of the most important, it's the most important day in the year. So what's happening in this day? Now, not in the story of the golden calf. So every year, God is sitting on his chair and doing a judge. He judge if you want to keep this word or not. And this is why we need to ask him as humans. It doesn't matter if you are Jewish or not. It doesn't matter if you are, I don't know, if you had a lot of sins or not. As a group, as communities, as cities, all the humans in the world, we want to ask him to be our king again. Because these 10 days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, that this is the last 10 days, it's a days that, according to the Jewish traditions, it's behind the time. It's 10 days when God need to decide if he want to keep this word or not. So this is according to the Jewish tradition, what's happening in these 10 days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And again, Rosh Hashanah is 30 days after the golden calf, Yom Kippur 40 days after the golden calf. And second, in this judge, there is a person judge for each one of us. How he was in this year. So it's can be very scary this day. And for me, sometimes when I'm thinking about it, it can be very stressful. But it is like a great secret that I learned that bring you to this day of the judge, when you are standing in front of the Lord, Hashem, and you are not afraid. Of course, you need to be afraid, but it helps you a little bit. The secret is that all the rules, all the commandment that we have in the Bible, talking about compassion, to be aware to those that around you. And this is like in every, not maybe not every, but almost all the rules in the Bible talking about compassion. Like you need to respect your mother and your father. You need to not to lie, not to steal, and more and more and more. All these rules talking about compassion. Compassion. So when you have compassion and you become a man with compassion and you read those rules, when you understand that it's all about compassion, you become a man that more aware to those that around you. And when you're more aware to those that around you, you become a man that have the ability to forgive. And this is the secret, be with me right now, of how can I be less stressful for Rosh Hashanah when I'm coming to this judge. When I'm coming to this judge, when in my heart I have the ability to forgive to others, even if they did a really bad things for me in the last year. When I have the ability in my heart to forgive them, of course, they need to ask for forgiveness. Of course, you need to see that they want your forgiveness. And even if not, and this is like the most important thing, even if they're not asking for forgiveness, if you have the ability to see the good point, to put a light on the good things that maybe they didn't understand well, maybe you didn't understand them. When you have in your heart the ability to forgive, now you can understand how God forgive us every year. Because we are doing very bad things every year. Very bad things. I feel sometimes that I'm not even close to what I want to be, to what I want to do every year. Every time before Rosh Hashanah, I'm asking myself, how can it be that I didn't do more? And how much we are lucky that God forgiving us every year. And this is the secret of how to forgive, to come more less stressful for this Rosh Hashanah, the beginning of the year. Another thing, I just post about it on my social media about the story of Moses, how to be chosen, and I want to share with you a little bit more about it, because it's really hard on Instagram because you need only 1 minute. So I will try to do it here again, and I will explain you a little bit what I meant. There is a beautiful message from the Torah portion of this week, Nitzavim, when Moses speak to the people of Israel and tell them For this commandment which I command you this day, it's not concealed from you, nor is it far away. And then it's all in Deuteronomy 30:11 until 14. And then he said in verse 14, rather this thing is very close to you, it is in your mouth and your heart, so you can fulfill it. So there is like a great message here for the beginning of the year and of course for every day. Moses, after all the miracles that he did in the desert for the Jewish people, for the Hebrew people, he sang to them, listen, it wasn't me. And this is like, think about the people of Israel in this moment. After all the miracles that Moses doing them, he said, it wasn't me. But we saw you. We saw that you put you split the water. We saw that you went to Mount of Sinai and gave us the Ten Commandments. We saw the Bible and everything. We saw all the miracles with the food, with the cloud, with the everything. How can it be that you are saying that it's not you? So Moses say, it's not me. Each one of you can be chosen like God chose me. I was just chosen by God, and each one of you can be like this too. A moment before he left them and staying in the desert, they are going to enter to Israel, and he's staying in the desert. He's telling them, it wasn't me. It's a great and important message that Moses trying to tell to the people of Israel. I'm just the one that God chose. And then again, he's telling them, rather this thing very close to you. Is it in your mouth and in your heart, so that you can feel it, fulfill it. It means that Moses tells to the people of Israel, you can do it too. So when you read it, you say, how can I be like Moses? I'm not even close. Again, like I told you about Rosh Hashanah. You're going to the judge and you feel that you are not enough. So how Moses can say to the people of Israel, to all of them, it's very close to each one of you? Think about it. Each one of us can be like Moses? So yes, let's remember how Moses was chosen. Moses was chosen when he went in his city and he saw a Egyptian man hit an Hebrew man, and he decided to act. And when he decided to act, something happened. God saw that this man aware to the people that are around him. He's not closing his eyes. So he tried him again. He needed to run from Egypt. He ran to Midian, a place called Midian. And then he saw a couple of women collecting water. And what's happened then? People came trying to steal the water. He couldn't close his eyes. He ran and he helped them. And then he got married and he started to work with the sheep. And God gave him another test. One of his sheep ran away, and he needed to run after. He could say, "Okay, it's only one. I don't care. It's not my business. It's like I'm just working for someone." You know this word. I'm just working for someone. It's not. Doesn't matter. It's only one. No, he decided to run. after the sheep. And after he ran after the sheep, what's happened? He entered to the cave and he saw God the first time. And God told it from this moment, he was the one that God chose to take all the Hebrew people from Egypt to Israel, bring the Torah to the world, to the people of Israel, for the whole world. He was chosen only, I don't know if only, but all his tests was about if he was aware to the people that around him. And this is the secret of this verse that Moses tells to the people of Israel again. Rather this thing very close to you, it is in your mouth and in your heart, so that you can fulfill it. This is the secret of how you can be chosen too. You need to be aware to the people that around you. Before you're gonna sing in America. First, and I'm telling this to myself too, I have to be um, honest with you. I'm telling this to myself every day. Yes, I wanna fly to America and to come and to sing and to Brazil and everywhere that I have like fans and friends. But first, wait a second, your house is okay? The people around you, they need help. Do you help them? Exactly, Mary, yeah. It's Father through Moses, yeah, who did the miracles. You're right. So, when you become a man, again, that have the compassion, so God, as I said before, He will give you the eyes, He will help you to open your eyes and to see that you can forgive to others. So, this is what we said before about Rosh Hashanah. And now about to be chosen, about to find your mission and to be very sharp about the time that you spend in your day, about the 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 time that you ever here in this world, to be very sharp and to know exactly what you need to do. It's crazy. It's not over the sea, as Moses said. It's here in your heart, and then with your family, with your friends, to open your eyes to the close circle that around you, to the people around you. Do they need help? It's so simple. So simple but so hard. Because what's happened to us? We are looking for to others and we're telling ourselves we want this and we want this and we want this and we want this and we want this. We don't need anything. Anyway, everything you get every year, and this is one of the things that you're gonna get in the judge that we have in Rosh Hashanah. Everything that you get in this year and in the next year, it's all about how you ask and what God wanna give you, and if you're ready for this. Think about this cup, all right? If I would try to put all this water into this cup, what will happen? You can't fill all this bottle in this cup. Each one of us have in his heart kind of a cup, a vessel. Some of us ready to get a lot of water. Some of us have a small vessel. Again, the vessels is not like each one of us will have one vessel. Each one of us have couple of cups in different parts of his life. Yeah, exactly. Eileen, thank you. Spill overflow. So each one of us have couple of cups in his soul. We are ready for some things, and some things we are not ready for. So God give us exactly what we are need according to the size of our vessel. And this is like if I was talking about at the beginning about how not to be nervous and stressful before the Rosh Hashanah. Second, how to find our our um, mission in this world, and to be very sharp about our mission. So third is to understand that everything we did in this year is to build our vessels that God can fill everything that we need. So the more you work on it in the past year, it's more you get in the next year. So this is like if I will start to close how it's work Rosh Hashanah. Last thing that I want to tell you, because maybe some of you will say, "Oh no, I was really bad in the last year, so I have no chance. What I need to do?" So if I will go back to the golden calf, the sin of the golden calf. So yes, the people of Israel was really bad. They made a golden calf and started to pray for it. Although all these things, God forgive them. This is crazy. This is really crazy. So what is the secret here? What, can I be really bad and then God will forgive me? Sounds like a strange deal. The secret here is about the word tshuva. If you heard about it in the past, tshuva, the meaning of tshuva is two. There is two translates for these words. First, there is couples, but two main translation. First is like answer, but second and more important for Rosh Hashanah, I think, is to come back. When you're asking for forgiveness, it's all about what you feel in this moment. The people of Israel had a great regret of what they did. And Moses asked for God to forgive them because he knew that they have a great regrets about it. They was really sorry in their hearts. And each one of us know it. When you see someone that hurts you and he coming to you and tell you, I'm sorry, you can feel it. And if he's telling you, I'm really sorry, I know what I did, and I don't know if you will forgive me, but I'm really sorry about it. I'm praying and promise you not to do this again, and I'm so sad to see what's happened to you because of what I did. When someone is talking like this, so you can feel it. So think about God. It's only us. The example that I gave. So think about God. He feel everything. He know everything. So of course he can know exactly what you feel. If you really feel sorry about what you did, He will forgive you. And this is Rosh Hashanah. This is Yom Kippur. This is all these 40 days that we're praying God, we're telling Him, God, I know that I'm not good enough. I know that I could do better. I know there is a lot of excuses, but I'm right here in front of you, praying to you, telling you that I'm sorry. And I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna wake up in the night and I will go to pray. This is like the 40 days. Someone that waking up in the middle of the night, it's something. I'm gonna try to learn more. I'll try to be better with my family, with my friends. Look at me right now. Look how I am, how I how is my behavior right now with my family, with my friends, with everything. And this is this time of, this is why it's called from tomorrow until Yom Kippur. Tomorrow it's Rosh Hashanah, of course. It's called 10 days of Teshuva. 10 days after the judge, that you have a time to come back it's like kind of the last minute. All right, so I think I did everything. This is like the main message. This is a shofar. In Rosh Hashanah in the Bible, we see that it's called, one of the things that we are doing is like to blow a shofar a lot of time. There is like a small secret, or I don't know if it's a secret, but something that we can understand from the shofar. First, it's to remember the story of Avraham and Yitzchak, Isaac and Abraham, that he didn't uh, kill his son, and instead of his son, he took. Um, Sorry. Um, so this is one of the first. This is like the first thing. Second, if you can see the shofar, when you blow on the shofar from here, so this is like the small part of the shofar, and the place where the sound's going out, and it's like this to the sky, it's much bigger, and this is represent all the things that we are doing on Earth, what's happening in the sky. Think about it like kind of a line that each one of us have, because that the Earth it's in circle. So each one of us here have only line that going up, but when it's going up, it's become bigger and bigger and bigger. So things that we are doing here on Earth, in the sky, it's doing a lot of things that we can't understand sometimes. So this is one of the things that a shofar represent. This is how it sounds. You want me to do it? I will try. I will try. All right. So this is the shofar. You heard it? uh, All right. So now I'm ready to answer your question. I think I said everything I wanted. If you want me to sing anything, um, so this is like a great moment to write me on the chat. If you want to ask anything, um, all right. Because I'm gonna finish really soon because I need to go to Slichot prayers. One of the songs of the Slichot. Okay, I will look at the chat and then I will finish maybe I will finish this live with a Slichot prayer song. Um, let's see what Mark said at the beginning. What is your favorite part of the? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. All right, sorry. Because there is like a friend of mine that need to come to with me to the Slichot prayer, so I just went to to see that he's okay, that he can come back. Okay, shalom everyone. What is your favorite part? Mark asking me. What is your favorite part and most loved part of Rosh Hashanah? And maybe if you can explain more about Rosh Hashanah. Okay, so I explained. I think that most beautiful part of Rosh Hashanah, the signs. There is like a signs in the table of the meal of Rosh Hashanah, that we're taking some vegetables, some fruits, and each one of the fruits or the vegetables we are vegetables. Sorry, we are taking the words and use them for different meaning. Like um, it's very hard for me, I think, to explain it, but think about um, let's think about something that I can explain you in English. Um, okay, I know how to do it. There is like a palm, like palm. Okay, so palm in Hebrew it's meaning tamar. We say tamar in Hebrew, and one of the things that we were saying about it, that itamu oivecha. We use the word tamar. We take in the lyrics, the meaning of the word and change it. We are eating the palm, and then we're saying sheitamu of oivecha, that our enemies will be destroyed. So of course we're using the word in a different way, but this is like kind of a very beautiful thing that we are doing on the table of Rosh Hashanah. We're taking fruits and things and changing the meaning. Of course, it's like we're not doing it from our head. It's like kind of a old tradition. Okay, I want to read more about what you say. Um mm, 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 mm. Beautiful, Chag Sameach, Chag Sameach. Thank you everyone. Feel free to write whatever you want. Um, AS. Yeah, what keeps you going in a faith? Do you ever um, doubt? Wow, not just that God will answer prayers, take care of your, but also that He is. You ever doubt? Wow, this is like, I think, one of the most beautiful questions that I ever had here in the chat. Thank you, AS. Oh, RH, thank you so much. Thank you for the blessing. Thank you, RH. Thank you so much. Okay, so AS, I wanna start that. Of course, each one of us have sometimes a doubt about faith, because we're human. This is how God create us, we are not complete. We sometimes asking ourselves, do I'm going in the right way? Does it, all the things that I believe, is it true? But in this moment, we need to understand that this is like a sign of a step that we need to climb. This is a sign for me when I see that I have a doubt, that God give me these questions because I need to answer to myself these questions, because this doubt happening sometimes when something wrong. So there is two options. If you will just dismiss these signs of the question that you have in your head, so in this moment you lose opportunity to grow. And this is what I do every time that I have questions and I have a doubt. I'm asking myself why it's happening to me. What's happening in my heart? Do I have a problem with what? What is the problem? And when I just take out all these noises that I have, that and people telling me, I'm staying only with a question. And the things that happen help me a lot to keep my faith is to look at the nature, to look at our body, and to ask myself, is it possible that all these things is just like this? For nothing? For me, it's the best way to give answers to myself when I'm looking at the miracles that God brings us in small things. Just open a lemon, look inside. How many parts, how many, everything is like so set. It just like this, it just happened by mistake. Only with a lemon. You don't need more than this. Only with your body. Look at your body. How it's all create when you get when you have problem in your body, and then it's solved, and a lot of things in the nature, in the simple things. So this is what I do. Thank you, AS, so much for your question. Thank you. Mark, do you have a scripture that is significant to you and Rosh Hashanah and or favorite song? And thank you for the answer. Thank you, Mark. Um, so about Rosh Hashanah, yeah. So this is in the Bible. I will try to find it. I will try to find it. It's numbers 90 29 1 until 6. Let's try to read it for you. Try to read it. So in again, it's Bamidbar, Numbers, chapter 99. And in the 7 months, on the first day, there shall be holy convection for you. You shall perform and mend and work. It shall be a day of shofar sounding for you. This is like the first verse of chapter 29 in book of Numbers. So this is like where we are seeing the what's God saying to the people of Israel about Rosh Hashanah directly, what we need to do, and there is more things about things favorite songs. So I think there's so beautiful songs in the Slichot prayers. Maybe I will sing because I need to go very soon. So I will sing. I will see more questions and I will sing it soon. It's called Adonai Selichot, the Lord of Forgiveness. Do you, Sean asking, do you believe that the curse in Kitavo will be worse of Christians who is by? I'm so afraid that almost now. I don't know. I don't know to answer about it. I don't think that I'm the one to answer for this wow crazy question and beautiful question actually, but it's I can tell you one beautiful secret that we have in the portion of Kitavo um, about the curses, that each one of the curses had a blessing. It all depends of what you do, and you always can come back because there is no curses that just stay. This is like what we are praying in Rosh Hashanah, that all the curses that we have, that all the things that we are thinking about ourselves, all the limit that we are putting on ourselves. Think how much do we curse ourselves? I'm not good enough. So think how many times you are curse yourself and put limits on your growing in this world. So this is one of the things that we need to do in Rosh Hashanah, to understand that all the curses that we put on ourselves and all the limits that we put on our hearts and our head, it's not true. We can fix it. God will forgive us and we will forgive for ourselves, and we have more opportunities to fulfill ourselves and to change the direction of our life. Of course, only with God willing. But we need to ask Him to help us. Mark, thank you so much. Shabbat Shalom, Ashley. Thank you, Fel Fun, for good A. Thank you so much. All right. So I think that I will finish with a beautiful song from the Slichot prayers called Adonai Selichot, and then I need to go to pray. So my friends waited for me. So it goes like this. Adonai Selichot, בוחן לבבות, גולה עמוקות, דובר צדקות, חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו, חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו. Forgive us. Amen. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for all the blessings that you send me here, all the questions. If you like it, please write me, not in the chat, in the comments below after I will close this video. Please write me on the in the comments if you want more like this. It was very spontaneous. I just had a couple of hours free, so I said that I will do it. But if you like it, if you want it, that I will do more like this, like I used to do, so just let me know. Again, in the comments that I can see it. Please help me to share this video if you want, and feel free to send me whatever you want. It maybe takes me time sometimes, but I'm always try to answer to all of you on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Thank you so much. Have a great Rosh Hashanah, Shana Tova, a great new year. תודה רבה. Thank you. Bye bye.